Good morning, guys. Merry Christmas. It is just about Christmas when you're watching this, and it is time for a weekly prep. Hey guys, Sarah here, mom of 3 little girls ages 5, 3, and 3 months old, wife to a busy chef, and a teacher turned nanny turned daycare provider turned semi-daycare provider slash work-at-home mom slash entrepreneur. Got a lot going on right now, but I like to take you guys along on our weekend and just show you the fun and functional things we do to create balance that sticks for our family and hopefully give you guys some encouragement and motivation and just some real talk along the way. San just had his birthday a few days ago, and so he made these delicious cookies for his Dough Daddy business, which is a cookie business, and he just recently announced that shipping will be happening hopefully soon-ish. It really just depends, but we're getting closer. Do you want to talk about these cookies?
Oh yeah, these are like basically I'm trying to emulate like a cake and a cookie without literally putting cake in it. There's like almond extract in there, funfetti, sprinkles, animal crackers, golden Oreos, funfetti morsels, that's new, and then it's stuffed with cake batter frosting.
And they are very good.
And they're heavy.
Yes. I do just really quickly want to address something because I don't know where these comments have been coming from, and I usually just try to ignore them, but when I've had a few related around the same topic, it just makes me go, huh? So I've been getting comments about like how I don't appreciate San, how I'm over controlling of San, how I'm jealous of San's business, and I just want to clear the air. I don't know. I think because I don't talk about him very much, because I don't want that to be the focus of this channel. I don't talk specifics about my kids. I just want to share about being a mom and balancing. I guess people read between the lines, things that I didn't even know you could read between the lines. So I just want to share that the reason you guys even know about Dough Daddy is because I shared about it, because I'm so proud of him and so excited for him and want nothing more than for this business to take off and him to be super successful. And I'm so like completely like, what's the word? I just adore his passion for it and his creativity. It's so fun to see that creative side of him come out, and I love seeing him come up with new cookies. I love trying them. I'm just like, we've restructured our weekends and nights and everything so that he can bake but still have family time. And when he needs me to watch the girls so he can work on it, I am totally there. So I just want to address that. I'm super proud of my husband. I love him. Am I a type A, type 1 Enneagram person? Yes. Did he know that when he married me? Yes.
Maybe.
Do we all have faults? Yes, but we're happily married. We all have our issues, but you know, we bicker like an old couple sometimes.
We've been together for, this is going on 15 years.
We've been together
guys.
Half of our life.
And at one point you're just like, not mean to each other, but you're like,
we bicker,
you know
like,
how to just say something to tell somebody like straight up. Like,
yeah,
how you're
we
feeling.
Don't cut corners. Yeah. Like, we just like, share how we feel.
Literally, if she's pissing me off, and she'll do the same for me. So, because we're adults.
Yeah. Like, am I jealous of your business?
No, and I don't think you should be, because it's, you know, we're in the infant stage of this, and we are just,
well,
you know,
even so, if you were super successful, like, I feel like I'm your #1 cheerleader, and he's my #1 cheerleader. Yeah. Like, yeah, we love each other, you know. Like, I don't know. So yeah, am I a type A person? Yes. Do I set up our house and run our house? Yes. Do we have expectations of each other that we came up with together? Yes. Like, he has high expectations that I'm taking good care of our kids and teaching them and doing distance learning, and I have, you know, expectations of him. Like,
I'm also real and understand that the day-to-day can go sideways.
And I do let a lot go, so I don't know. nobody's perfect. I am not perfect. I have never claimed to be perfect, but I will stand up for my marriage. And when people are saying like I'm jealous of my husband, or like he's a henpecked husband and I am over controlling, like I want so much for him to be able to do everything he wants to do. So just want to say that to start this video off, because there's certain things that I can't just let go. If you guys have noticed, my lashes are a little glam, more glam than I normally would prefer. I've been trying out, I've talked about this on Instagram. I don't know if I've talked about it in an actual video, but I have these thinnest, smallest, sparsest blonde lashes you'll ever see. And with pregnancies and postpartum, they fall out constantly. So I constantly have gaps. And I've just learned, now I'm in my 30s and I've had 3 kids. I want to feel good about myself, for me. Like, I don't even go anywhere, but I just want to feel good for me. I want to just, you know, life's too short to hate things about yourself and live with them, I feel like. I'm not saying like go get plastic surgery up the wazoo. I'm just saying if there are little things you can do that make you feel better about yourself, make you feel prettier, make you feel more confident in who you are, I don't see the harm. So I've been trying out different fake lashes. I'm not about to go get extensions just because it's really expensive and I don't have the time, quite honestly, and whatnot. But I've been trying, I found a strip lash that you glue on every day that I really love because it looks very natural. It's what I've been wearing most of the time, and yeah, my nails are horrible. I need to take these off. But you have to glue it on every day. And I really, really love Flutter Habit, not sponsored. It's a company that has different styles of lashes that you glue under your lashes, and you can wear them 5+ days if they stay on. And I really love their shorties. It's their smallest one, but they're very hard to apply because they are short and a lot thinner than the other ones. So I thought I would try this version. This is the Wink, and it's called the modified Wink because there's 4 segments, and I move the segments around in a different pattern to just make it look a little more natural. But on my tiny eyes with my fair skin and my red hair, I just feel they're kind of like huge. Maybe not to you guys, but to me they just feel huge. And I really just want something very natural looking, like a little longer than what I have, and something I don't have to fuss with. That's what I love about these. Like, I just wake up and go. I put a little eyeliner on and I'm good to go. But I think I might go back to the shorties. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Like, I don't want to be like glam. Nothing wrong with that if you do like that. I just have such small lashes and small eyes that I feel like these are really big. I think they'd look great on a bigger eye. But yeah, that's what I'm working on, and I don't find any shame in that. I did like not try it for the longest time because I just felt like, is that weird to like wear fake lashes? Like, I come from a small town, like nobody really cares, but you know what? I want prettier lashes, so I'm gonna work on getting prettier lashes, because whenever I try to put mascara on and stuff, they fall out and it drives me crazy. Well, the girls have a little TV time and Santa's finishing up with his cookies and dishes and everything. I'm gonna just sit down and plan and go through my Sunday basket. I have not been staying on top of this like I should be. Just been a little crazy at our house with distance learning and everything, so I'm gonna go through this and tackle this morning. Got my whole plan. It's a lot right now with distance learning and running Work Life Glue and just running a house, you know. I know you guys are feeling it too. It's just a lot. Last night we went to look at Christmas lights, so I'm gonna cross that off. We hope to bake cookies today. We've already wrapped presents. They wrote letters to Santa and delivered them to a mailbox. We have no snow. Well, I sent our Christmas cards. They watched another one. We've probably read 25 Christmas books by now, but making our way through our bucket list. Instead of pancakes this morning, I picked these up at Target yesterday with the girls. I thought we'd make cinnamon rolls for a fun breakfast.
Little lamb, I am hiding. I'm so afraid of the cow with her sharp horns.
So I already went through and did our whole curriculum cart for next week already. I did that yesterday, and I'm trying to keep it a little simpler, just stuff I'm going to work on with Bryony while Celia's doing her live every morning at 8. And then of course I rearranged this room again. I just wanted it to feel more open. It was really closed off before. There's the crazy cat. So I put the kitchen area over here. I brought this bench down because I brought the dollhouse upstairs. So I'm kind of going to use this more as like our learning room and our like dramatic playroom. So like playing house, playing doctor, that kind of thing. I got the scarves down here, cash register. Cute. You did. And then I do have some like manipulatives in here. And then I put the table over here and the trampoline back here. And then upstairs is the living room. I have it more as like small world play. So like I brought the dollhouse up there. And we'll have like smaller world play that I'll talk about later. We need to get our wiggles out, so we're gonna go outside. Sam's finishing up his cookies. He's gonna keep Gwenny in here. So last year, Celia discovered if you put a candy cane in water, the red will come off and turn the water pink. And we got these candy canes yesterday from one of our stops where Santa is. And he comes up to your car and gives you candy canes, but they're peppermint, and none of us really like peppermint. So they are color changing their water with candy canes. Is it starting? Sam got all his beautiful cookies packed up. Turn them pink. Anyone else been watching the Selena series? I've been falling asleep to it every night on the couch. I try so hard to stay up and watch a show. And I fall asleep whether I lay down, whether I'm sitting. I fall asleep every time. So I get through like half an episode a night. So I'm like slowly making my way through. But I've had Selena songs stuck in my head like all night when I'm sleeping, all day. And I'm like, I don't even know. I know a little Spanish. I took Spanish in school, but I had to look up what most of the songs even mean. And by the time she had passed away, like I was 5 years old, so I only knew about her growing up from the movie, and now it's really cool to watch the show and kind of think about it now as an adult. Not cool, I mean it's really sad obviously what happened to her, but just interesting, and so I'd highly recommend the series. But we were just listening to Besitos. I don't know, I just like the music a lot. It's fun to dance to, and I think it'd be fun for girls to like grow up with, you know, not just Lao and English, but Spanish and German and who knows. That'd be so cool to have in the house all the time. The girls are just having PB&J. We go very simple for lunches on the weekends. Gwenny is blowing raspberries. I just cut it out with, we have a little, it looks like a dinosaur shape cutter thing. An apple, they like to eat their apples plain now. They don't like them cut, and then just some sugar snap peas and some ranch. So Bryony and Gwenny are down for a nap, praying that Bryony sleeps because she fought nap yesterday because we went to run errands. I go into Target once a week because there's stuff I need to be able to see. And then we do our Aldi pickup, and she fell asleep on the way home because she had woken up at 4 in the morning that morning and hadn't fallen back asleep. And then she fought nap the whole time because she slept for like 10 minutes. Drives me crazy when kids do that. But then she finally fell asleep. And then today she was up at 5. So hoping she gets a good nap in. Gwenny's asleep. San, the two things we need to do are cross wave the floors, especially since making cookies, like they just get really crummy. And I vacuumed them all yesterday, but they could use a good cross wave mop session. And then we have, since San hit a deer and his car is now fixed, that's been a journey, but it ended up last week. That was in a vlog that he had to get it towed. The guy who fixed it must not have totally hooked up the transmission line or something, and so all the transmission fluid leaked out, but he fixed it obviously for free since that was his fault. So that's good, we're not out any more money. And it's working now, so we got all new car seats because every time you get in any kind of accident, you're supposed to get new car seats. So I have to install those. I like to do that just because I am type A and I feel more comfortable knowing that they're in correctly and I'm car seat certified. So he's gonna cross wave, I'm gonna go out there, and then he has to go head over and meet people for cookie pickup. There are two things on this channel you're gonna hear me vent about often. One is my disdain for snow, although right now I'm really kicking myself because I want snow, but we don't have any. It's the only time of year I actually like snow. And two, I hate installing car seats. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It's like a full body workout. It is a mental workout when you're trying to get 3 to fit. We got different car seats even to fit 3 across, but with Gwen's car seat base and Celia having to be able to buckle her booster, and right, it's just, I'm exhausted. And like seriously, it's one of my, that would be hell. I think if I ever experience hell, it would be installing car seats all day, every day, till the end of time while it's snowing. Just saying. I'm gonna sit down and read. I got The Whole Brain Child. I'm surprised I haven't read this before, but I ordered a few books and this one came first, so I'm gonna read this one first. Let me know if you guys have read it.
Yeah, I took a
Pretty good. Pretty good, yeah.
Good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning. We girls just got up, got them ready. Just cleaned the bathroom after I got ready. Gwenny's still asleep, knock on wood. Sam's going to clean the downstairs bathroom because I just cleaned the upstairs, and I'm gonna do my weekly changing of the bed linens and picking out the girls' clothes. They have TV time every Saturday and Sunday morning. It just really helps us ease into the day, because I don't know about you guys, but my kids wake up with 100% energy. Like there's no ease into the day otherwise. And so if they get a little special TV time and we get to get some stuff done and kind of ease into the day before the energy levels spike. So that's really nice. We had a fun time at my parents' last night. We go there pretty much every Saturday. My mom made my favorite red cabbage and Italian sausage. It's so good. And then I did my nails, just this like holly berry nail style from Color Street. Really cute. And we don't have a whole lot planned today. We want to make cookies with the girls as a fun activity and plan for the week, but that's pretty much it. And baths tonight. One bed done, second bed done. Got Celia's outfits picked out for the week, and Bryony's outfits are all picked out. Got them all in our little organizer for the week. She loves doing these princess cupcakes. It's a game, but we haven't played it as a game. They just like to make the different cupcakes. And Celia is coloring a picture for her teacher that we're gonna send with her Christmas card. It's 9:30. Gwenny's asleep. Bryony's washing her hands. We're gonna make these thumbprint cookies. I will leave the recipe below. We're gonna try to make cookies this weekend, and next weekend just simple ones so the girls can help, but nothing too fancy.
Okay, put it in there.
Okay, now Bryony's turn.
There. Okay. Okay, that's good. We have enough.
Okay.
Wash your hands again because you have lots of stuff in there.
That was an interesting recipe. They were super dry and crumbly, which it said it was supposed to be, but then we went to put our thumb in and it just wants to fall apart. So hopefully we're gonna chill these for like half an hour, and then we'll put the jelly in and then bake them. We were just all hanging out in the playroom, and I made a list of our strews for the week that I'm gonna get out at night for the morning time, just to make our mornings go smoother. And then I made a list of some afternoon activities we can do to stay busy in the afternoon. And there's a few things I want to do with the girls, like these gingerbread houses that I got from Hobby Lobby, and these Jingle Bell ornaments that we're gonna add pictures to and give as gifts. And so that's the plan. And then I also decided to just bring up all of our snack time books. We read 2 books usually every snack, so I'm just gonna leave them all up here for the week. Just having our dip lunch. That's what the girls wanted for lunch today. I'm just having a turkey sandwich. The little ones are, well, falling asleep, we'll just say. Celia is playing, and we are gonna plan for the week.
It's been a while since we used the grill to grill or smoke anything. But Sarah's like, why don't you just do it on Sundays? It seems like we don't have a whole lot going on, and it's like one of your hobbies. So I said, I guess, you know, because usually Sundays I spend like, you know, cleaning the garage and doing some chores that like I put off until Sunday just because of my schedule. Or test cookies, but today we'll be testing cookies as well, but that'll be done during the time the chili is cooking outside on the grill. So I'll show you what we got going on here. So the recipe says you should cook all your vegetables, add all your beans and tomatoes and your chili seasoning, whatever else you want to add, cook that all down, and then once it's fully cooked you put it in a pan, and then you take a giant meatball. About what I got right now is this is just a leftover 80-20, about a pound. This is about 2 pounds of 90-10. We're gonna mix that together with some of this. It's called chupacabra seasoning. We're gonna mix that all together, put it in a giant meatball, just a big old meatball. Then we're gonna put it on top, if you can imagine, of all the chili ingredients, and that's gonna go on the grill and smoke for about 2 hours until that meatball is fully cooked. We're gonna crumble it, taste it, and it's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited to try this.
This has been the most restful and just beautiful Christmas time nap time session for me. I actually took a nap, a half-an-hour nap. I set a timer on my alarm, and I set an alarm on my phone so that I wouldn't sleep very long, and I could smell Sam's cooking as I fell asleep. I could hear Celia playing, and it's just beautiful. And then Santa ended up waking me up, and my timer went off at the same time because the baby was crying, so I nursed her. And then I got some reading done, and I've just kind of been sitting around. I read a few early readers with Celia, and it was just wonderful, glorious, relaxing. And Sam got to work on his cookies and doing his thing, which he loves. And I love that sound in the background of our house and the smells. It's just, I don't know, the slow pace is really nice. But I'm like, being stuck at home all the time, I'm like, what could I do? I'm really bored, you know, and I could organize, but I'm like running out of things to organize. And I don't know, I'm tempted to always work on work-life glue, but I also know I need a break once in a while. So I've just been kind of thinking of switching things up and trying new things in the new year. So yeah, it's nice to have like a restful nap time once in a while. I think my next project, eventually, probably not till distance learning has a break for Christmas or later, is this area of our house, which I don't know if you guys really know. So there's the stairs to upstairs, the stairs to downstairs. This is the kitchen. And then over here, where Santa's is leading into the dining room, and there's the pantry. So we have this little nook right here, and then we have this closet here that has office stuff in it. It's actually not as deep as this because our fridge sits into like half of it. When they must have remodeled the house, they cut into that closet. This was actually the entryway to our house years ago, and they added on the dining room, thank goodness, because that would have been a really small, weird entryway with like no eat-in area in the kitchen. Anyway, what I really want is, I think I want all of our craft stuff up here, because now that I don't do daycare anymore, the only time we do crafts down in the playroom is for school time, and that could easily move up here. And whenever the girls want to paint or do Play-Doh and all that, like Play-Doh's up here, but the paint's down there, all of our, I don't know, paintbrushes, I'm trying to think, like cups, glue, just random craft supplies is all downstairs, and I would really love it up here. I just think that would work better. Plus I want more storage for Small World Play now that I made those felt mats for the girls for Christmas. I'm gonna have lots, not lots, but like a good amount of mix-in things for sensory play and Small World Play, like rocks and shells and glass beads and peg dolls and just like stuff I want to be able to rotate out that I don't really have a good place to store. So since I have my office now in the basement, I don't really need, like, we have our computer here, but I don't need like a whole office closet. I can move a lot of this stuff down there. It's just like mail supplies and what else do we have in here? You know, just like officey things. All of this could really go downstairs. I don't access it a lot except maybe like the mail supplies and like my checkbook, but I also have that in my purse, so it's not a big deal. So all this stuff could really get moved down to the office, but which means I have to declutter Dollar Tree bins and other bins because that closet is just filled with organizing stuff. So that'll probably be another project, but I want to use this as a craft cabinet, I think, coming up. I've got 3 girls, 2 of which so far absolutely love to craft, could craft all day, every day. I'm sure Gwen will be the same way. I don't see any end in sight to that. It's just gonna get deeper and deeper as they get older. So it would be really nice to just have that stuff up here. So, you know, on a random afternoon, a random weekend, I can just set it all in the dining room and they can just go to town and I can put it all away. So I think I want to do that eventually. And then I think I will eventually be replacing this console table with a cabinet. Actually, I put this on my Christmas wish list. So we have this little cabinet here. And that's worked great, but it's just not big enough for all of the stuff we have. So it does have some stuff, but I think I want to get something similar size. Because we can't fit a lot here because, you know, we have a walkway here, but I'm thinking of like a bathroom. That's actually a bathroom. If you like search online, it's a bathroom cabinet. So I want something similar, but I think a little bit taller, maybe with doors that I can latch. So like the baby's not getting into it. And that will be extra storage. Because we also have our kids' games downstairs. It would be nice to bring them upstairs. And then while I'm sharing thoughts, I've also thought a lot about this TV unit. We have had this for such a long time and I do like it, but sometimes I do feel like it's just a little cluttered looking. I want just less clutter. We already have these frames here and I just sometimes feel like this has just too much going on. I would love to put doors on it, but I can't figure out, because this is the IKEA Hemnes line and I can't figure out if there are any doors that actually fit it. These smaller ones, let me know if you know of any. But what I have thought about is replacing these with the bigger cabinets that have doors on the bottom. I actually think it's drawers on the bottom and then like 3 shelves above. So it would actually be wider, which I think would fill up this wall really nice and be really pretty. And then we'd have drawers and then just a little bit of shelf space that I could decorate or put books on, but the rest would be closed. And so it would be less clutter and we could also store more in there, like games and stuff like that. Because right now we can't really store a whole lot in this because it's all seen. But if we had drawers, we could actually store some stuff in there and there would be less clutter on the eyes. Let me know what you guys think. That project is definitely not in the budget right now because, you know, I'm not doing daycare anymore and I don't make as much money, and with the pandemic and everything, like, we're trying to be really smart with our money. But that is something I'm thinking about for the next year to maybe do, or look on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace for maybe buy one at a time and then buy the other one. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, if you would do that or what you would do with the space. I have to share my new favorite mug. I have a Christmas one I love. I have one that I love for every day, but it's really chipped. And what I loved about it was it had a really thin lip, and so does this one. I got this at Target. It's my favorite color, and it's as tough as a mother, which I love both meanings of it. I think it's funny and it's cute and I like the font and I'm excited. Just cleared off the girls' little table here. I need to finish it for sure. They've already got crayon on here. It'll need to be sanded, but honestly, no big deal. That's what this is for. I will talk about some of this stuff you guys have seen in my stories a little bit. These wooden toys. They're from Love Every, but I'm going to do a whole little spiel about it next week after we played with them for a while. They were sent to me, but oh my gosh, absolutely love them. But I will talk about that more next week after the girls have had more play with them. But I am just getting out our affirmation card for the week. This one says, I speak with kindness. It's definitely one we need to be working on. Now that we're stuck in the house with each other again all the time, we can definitely work on speaking to each other with kindness. And I will link to the Etsy shop I got these from.
I wanted to decorate some Christmas cookies just for you, but I couldn't stop tasting them.
Papa, look at that. Yeah. Are you picturing that on?
Doing some laundry folding, Ryan's crafting. Celia wanted some quiet time in her room, playing with her dolls, and Gwenny's sleeping.
And here's a chili. Brought it in to finish in a pan. We put all the ingredients together, and we're gonna let it simmer for like another half an hour total. So we got about 15 minutes left, but it is just the right amount of smoke. It smells wonderful, and we are so excited to eat this. Like, oh man, I'll have to insert a picture of what it looked like outside right here. But yeah, this is great. You guys should give this a try.
We are having chili. We're having it with chips, and the girls
I
are
tried
having
it, Mama.
The girls are having it with. They already decided they didn't want it, but they're having it with grilled cheese and strawberry. Well, guys, it was a fun, really nice Sunday. That chili was delicious. We are just gonna end the night, give the girls a bath. Saint's turn to give the big girls a bath. I'm giving the baby a bath. And then wind down. He works super duper early, 4 a.m. tomorrow.
Something like that.
So I'll just call it a night, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love to know what you're doing to balance fun and function during the weekends, especially when you're not probably going very many places. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.